comfy, babe? As comfy as you can be, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah. But I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of you, okay? Is there anything I can grab for you before we get too comfortable? You already had an Advil, or... Yeah. I think I have a heating pad somewhere in the closet, probably. If you think that might help, I could probably track it down. Okay. Yeah, we can try that first. Sorry, I feel like my hands might be a little chilly. Although, actually, they're pretty warm. There. How does that feel? Yeah? Does that help relax, having my warm hands on your stomach? Good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thanks for, I guess, asking me to help you out. Yeah, I mean, I know it has to feel vulnerable for you to let me see you like this, but I don't know, it means a lot to me to know that you feel comfortable with me, that you trust me, and I like getting to help take care of you a little bit. Yeah, of course, you mean a lot to me, and I don't know. I know that I'm probably not helping that much, but even if I can just lay here and be your human body pillow and distract you a little bit, you know, I want to be there for you, and yeah, I really mean it. You mean a lot to me, and it's, I don't know, it feels good to take care of you as much as, you know, I hate seeing you uncomfortable or in pain. It means a lot that I can try and help you through it. Yeah, I want to be there for you. And I hope you keep letting me be there for you. Yeah. I'm sorry, is that corny? Well, I do mean it. Yeah. And I do love getting to cuddle with you like this, although I wish it were under better circumstances, I guess, but yeah. Oh. Get comfy. comfortable, use me as your body pillow. I'll be here. I'll be here till you fall asleep. Yeah. You're so cute. Yeah. Do you want to talk at all? Do you want to just try and fall asleep? What are you thinking? Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to talk about? How was your day? I feel like we haven't really done that yet. I mean, you know, obviously, you've had some things going on, but was work all right prior to the cramps? Okay, that's good. Anything interesting or just... Yeah. Yeah, no. It was a pretty standard day for me too, I guess. Yeah. Sorry. Wish I had a good work story to tell you, but everybody behaved themselves today and everything went fine, so... Yeah. Sure, I can tell you a story. What kind of story do you want? A bedtime story? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I know any bedtime stories off the top of my head, but yeah, sure, I'll make one up. That'll be fine. You should maybe just set your expectations extremely low, but it'll distract you for a little bit. Yeah, of course. What should the story be about? A princess? Yeah, a story about a princess for my little princess. Yeah, we can do that. So once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess who lived in a small, sensible castle in the middle of an enchanted forest. Does that sound good so far? Is that sort of the vibe we're going for? Yeah? Okay, good. Let's see. Okay. When she was young, a old witch had come to her castle and placed a spell on her so that once a month she would be in extreme pain for a day or two. Sound familiar? And after years of putting up with this, the princess decided that she was going to go and try and find a way to have the spell reversed. So, as she does whenever she has a problem that she needs to solve, she went out into the forest to ask her friends if they knew anything. She went to her friend, the bunny, and asked him if he knew anything about magic, about how to get the spell reversed. And he said no, but that he felt pretty sure that the sparrow might have an answer. And so she went wandering looking for the sparrow, whom she found, and asked if he had any idea how she might reverse the spell. The sparrow said that he didn't, but that he thought that the turtle might have an answer. And so she went looking for the turtle by the pond in the forest. And the wise old turtle told her that he did know how to lift the spell. And so the princess was obviously excited about this, asked him, well, how do I go about getting the spell lifted? And the turtle told her that the cure that she needed for the spell was actually at home in her room. But in order for the cure to appear, she would have to take a little journey out of the enchanted forest. And the princess says, okay, whatever it takes to lift this spell. I'm in pain. I don't want to have to deal with this, whatever it takes. And so the turtle tells her that in order to lift the spell, she has to take a journey out of the enchanted forest to this abandoned house that was right past the edge of the forest. It's about a day's ride on her carriage, and then once she's at the house, she'll turn around and return home, and in her room will be the cure to her spell. So the princess goes back to the castle. She gets her little entourage together, and they all load up in the carriage and start to drive out to the old abandoned house on the outskirts of the forest. The drive out is pretty uneventful. The princess, actually soothed by the rocking of the carriage, falls asleep, takes a little nap, and wakes up as they're getting to the house. And at this point, it's nighttime. And the princess can't remember if the turtle had told her anything to do at the house. And so she decides that they should all just get comfy, set up camp for the night, and go to sleep, and they'll figure it out in the morning. So they set up their little camp, and they cook their little dinner and have a nice meal by the fire. It starts to snow a little bit, and they all get bundled up in their tents and watch the snow fall, listen to the crackling of the fire as they fall asleep for the night. So after they wake up the next morning, the princess decides that maybe they should go into the abandoned house, and she takes her guard that she brought with her and goes into the abandoned house. They look around for a while, but they don't see anything. And so after an hour of looking around, they decide that maybe they should just head back home and see if they can figure out what the cure is that's supposedly in her room when she gets back. So they pack up camp, they have their lunch, and everybody gets back in the carriage and rides on home. The ride home, again, is pretty uneventful. The princess, again, soothed by the rocking of her carriage, falls asleep, takes a little nap, and wakes up as they arrive back at the castle. Excited to figure out what this cure is that the turtle was talking about, the princess runs into the castle and up to her room. But the room is exactly as she left it. She looks around for a little while. She can't find anything other than what was there before. And so she decides that she should walk back down to the pond and ask the turtle, what she was missing. So she walks over to the pond, finds the turtle, and she asked the turtle, so I went on this journey, I went to the abandoned house, I came back, and there was nothing in my room, nothing has changed. What was this cure that you were talking about? And the turtle asks her, well, how are you feeling? And the princess says, I feel fine. What are you talking about? I feel fine. And the turtle says, well, when you came to me, you were in a lot of pain. I don't know where I'm going with this. Something about patience and the distraction, maybe, and so we all learned an important lesson. I don't know. You asked me to make it up, so that's what you get, I guess. Although, are you asleep, babe? I guess it did its job then. Well, I will stop talking then and let you sleep.